The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
With 5 seconds left to go, trying down the right side, throwing it up, and he got it! Good ball movement. Cale Peterson up and under and in.
And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line.
Madigan dumps it for Vandenberg. Tries her way over Gopalin. There's a three ball. That one's good. Harder has her. They switch on the screen. Stay with her. Here's Keel inside the paint and scores.
There's a lot of contact there.
Peterson with a college three-point shot.
Yes.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Bondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Brademan Stone Landscape, the offices of Everson and Gibbs, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Waupun Community Center here as we get ready for some Badgerland hockey conference action here as the Waupun Warriors here at home will be taking on the St. Mary's Springs Ledgers. You'll have to bear with me today as we get ready to get into this broadcast because for some reason my main computer, after running an update, decided that it's not going to accept any of the tools or any of the information that I have available. So I'm running off of my old computer. So I got to do some mixing and matching and doing some finagling back and forth. So I do hope that you'll bear with me as we continue to figure out how to get things running. This is the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. I'm going to take and listen to some of our sponsors real quick, so it's going to take me a little bit to load them up. So I'm going to ask that while I'm trying to get those loaded up, you're going to have a black screen that's out there. And just bear with me for a couple of minutes until I get it loaded. Actually, before I do that, I think I'll just go right into some of the information here on the pregame show while it's downloading that. Let's take a look at the Waupun Warriors here at home. Waupun information. So Coach Matt Babish and Coach Nick Tank are the co-head coaches. I believe this is their third year as being co-head coaches. Leading scorer for the Waupun Warriors is number 7, Payson Landel. He's got 10 goals. So does Cade Hartrink, number 8 for the Warriors. He also has 10 goals. And the third leading scorer is Hayden Reeder. He's got 8. He's number 20. Leading assist getters for the Waupun Warriors, number 22, Micah Buckles. He's got 10 assists. Nate Batzler, number 18, he has 10 assists. And number 9, Mason Holtz, has 8. So if you notice, the leading scorers and the leading assist getters are not duplicated here. But when you combine all of their things, the leading point getter for the Waupun Warriors, 18, Nate Batzler with 16. Number 22, Micah Buckles with 15 points. And number 20, Hayden Reeder with 14. In goal, I believe tonight is going to be number 40, Blake Coker. He's faced 284 shots, 262 saves. That's a 92.3 save percentage. He's only given up 22 goals. That gives him a 2.36 goals against average. No shutouts, and his record is 5-4. And the Waupun Warriors' overall record is 7-7. We'll talk about some of the team stats after this from our sponsors. Again, hang with me. It's going to take me a few minutes to load this one program, or the one set of advertisements I still haven't gotten loaded, so I'm going to load those as quick as I can. This is Jeff Sauer here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, and we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com. Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
This holiday season, experience the joy of a new vehicle. Our genuine customer care. Get more for your trade and lock in rates as low as 3.9% on Buick and GMC favorites.
We make fans of customers by making car buying fun, easy, and hassle-free.
It's part of our culture here at Holiday. This team gets it. I'm a fan. You really feel their passion for doing things right. I'm Wisconsin running back Braylon Allen, and I drive Holiday.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
All that melty cheese you crave with Double the Steak is back at Taco Bell. The Double Steak Grilled Cheese Burrito.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center as we get ready for some Badgerland Conference action. Let's see if we can talk a little bit about the starting lineup, or the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, to give a little bit of pregame information while they're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups. For St. Mary Springs, the leading scorer is number 4, Austin Westergaard. The team is 9-6 with an overall record, and Badgerland play their 4-0. Number 3, Gabe Brown, he's got 15 goals so far, and number 9, Talon Blank with 14. Leading assist getter, so not only does Blank get on the board for scoring, he also way outpaces everybody with 26 assists. Number 3, Gabe Brown with 18, and number 4, Austin Westergaard. In total points then, Talon Blank is leading the team with 40 total points, Austin Westergaard with 34, and Gabe Brown with 29. In net will be number 30, Memphis Young. He has faced 308 shots, saved 273 of them. That's an 88.6 save percentage. He's given up 35 goals. That's 2.5 goals against average. No shutouts, and he's 8-6 out of those 9 victories. We'll talk a little bit more about Springs as we get into their starting information here. This has been the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview. When I talked to both of the coaches, they both had the same goal. First of all, Waupun would love to break through here and get another victory here in Badgerland Conference play. Wants his team to compete, and he believes that they do have a chance if they can just compete hard and move the puck back and forth. Bauer Chiropractic injury report. There was no injuries from either side to report. So the Bauer Chiropractic injury report, got pain, see Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer, Bauer Chiropractic, voted Fond du Lac's favorite chiropractor in a recent Reader's Choice poll. We'll come back after these messages here. This time we're doing both sides, so I'm going to bring in the Waupun ads this time. So this is the Home and Auto pregame show as we get ready here for the national anthem, and we'll come back with our starting lineup. So you're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports, along with guest announcer Sean Fromholz.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Saputo Cheese, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. A new year, a new career. Due to their continued growth, Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Saputo offers entry-level pay starting at $21.94 per hour, or operators starting at $25.09 per hour. Great benefits, shift pay, and more. A new year, a new career with Saputo Cheese in Alto. Apply online at saputo.com/careers. Saputo is an equal opportunity employer.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Zittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
The last tractor you'll ever need is here. Get into a Massey Ferguson compact or utility tractor and accomplish more than ever before. These versatile tractors are known for their unbeatable power, smart fuel economy, and upgraded creature comforts. And with their ability to multitask through any job around the yard or farm, they'll provide you with outstanding value for years to come. Visit Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun, Watertown, and Eden to find the right model for your operation.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center as we get ready here for the drop of the puck here. Let's talk about the Baker Cheese starting lineups. Start to your new career at Baker Cheese today. Visit bakercheese.com to find out how you can apply today. Sean, you got those starting lineups for us? We appreciate it.
I do. For St. Mary Springs, the visitors today. Starting at center, we have number 17, Jaden Meisner. At right wing, we have number 11, Jonathan Korb. At left wing, we have number 14, Cole Rotman. At defense, we have number 5, Isaac Sabel. The other defense, I do not have listed. 13,
yep,
Quinn McLaughlin.
Yep.
And starting in net tonight for your St. Mary Springs Ledgers is number 30, Memphis Young. On the Waupun side of things, starting as a forward, number 7, Payson Landel. Number 9, Mason Holtz. And number 20, Hayden Reeder. Your defense tonight will be 19, Dylan Pribno. And 22, Micah Buckles. In net tonight will be number 40, Blake Coker.
Excellent. Thanks a lot there, Sean. That was the Baker Cheese starting lineup. And we just had the drop of the puck here, sponsored by Right Way Home Improvements. From doors and gutters to roofs and siding, Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvement today for your free estimate. Call 920-929-8999 or visit rightwaybuilt.com. Thanks again for joining us here. I hope you're going to enjoy this broadcast. Let everybody else know out there that it's available. I'll bring up the scoreboard in just a second. I'm kind of messing right now with that camera, so I do apologize if that's kind of what you're seeing. But right now, I just want to make sure. Just double checking here to see if I can get a little bit more light on the game. Sean is helping me with the camera so I can do a little bit more talking today. I got to get my score sheet out here. Again, I had to scramble quite a bit. My new computer is still sitting right here next to me, and I'm almost ready to throw it on the ice, so hopefully somebody will get a hat trick here so I can do so, because I'm not having any luck getting that thing reset.
Well, we're going to start this already with a Waupun penalty. Nathan Batzler is going to sit for 2 minutes for elbowing.
Elbow for Batzler. St. Mary Springs power play. I believe the last time I checked it, and I'll pull up the exact stats, I think they had dropped from a 29% to a 26% after the challenges that they had against USM Wildcats. Their last contest. Right back in the slot, tipped in there. Good job there by Coker to battle in the front. Now, I don't even know if my instant replay is even set up, so wow, look at that. The old computer has everything running. Again, the power play here is for Nate Batzler. 2 minutes in the box for roughing. Back to live action. Puck is going to hop over to the sticks. It's going to go all the way down. Typically, you'd see Memphis, I think, come out and stop it, but they're ready. They set it up. They always like this setup behind the net for the Ledgers. You can see the penalty time that's up there already. And again, I'm just doing a little testing here. So as soon as I get done testing this, see if I've got something solved, then I will definitely hook back up that scoreboard so that you will have it. So just give me some patience, please, folks. Got all kinds of broadcasts that I got to do this weekend, and I'm going to this week. It's going to be really frustrating if I can't use my new computer for it. So, got a whistle. Face off still to the blocker side of Blake Coker. How come we call him a regular goalie? How did that come about, Sean? Any idea? I mean, talked about it several times, the difference between a regular goalie and a irregular or a right goalie.
Yeah, I honestly don't even know. I don't know how that ever came about. You know, any normal person, I guess, would call it left and right, but right. I guess goalies aren't normal, so maybe that's the whole equation.
That is true. That could be right there. Big difference also from watching this versus what we watched this past weekend.
Yes, big time speed.
Good puck movement here for Springs. Westergaard gave it over to Carson Schramm. Swing back into the slot. Pulling the trigger is Gabe Brown, and getting the goal is going to be Carson Schramm on a So you're going to miss the instant replay on the goal. Okay, my apologies. Frustrating.
Springs putting Waupun on their heels already today.
Yeah, right away. 14-13 here in the first period. That's the one thing Waupun could not do in order to have a contest per se. Zabel and Brown going to pick those up. Isaac Zabel, trying to pick up his number. I forgot what it is. My apologies to everybody here. Schramm is 18.
Zabel is number 5.
Oh, that's right, number 5. Thank you. From Zabel and Brown. The 14-13 mark. All right, so I got to do one little quick test. Bear with me as I make the test a chance, and if it's not working here, then I'm going to slam my cover, and we'll be done. And I guess I would be more frustrated the fact that it's actually working now.
Right.
Oh, my God. Look at right there. Beautiful scoreboard, huh? And I can't really do a switch over, so please bear with me. I hope that the old computer will hang in there. I think what I actually ended up doing is I did a reset of the whole system, and by doing that reset, it cleared everything out that was in memory that was probably blocking some of the stuff. So let me get back up here and bring that scoreboard back up. 5-on-5. Here's numbers for Springs. Going down the right side. Shot. Saved by Coker. He wasn't sure he had it, but he got it in the pads. And then it was scooped away by the defenseman for the Warriors, number 22, Micah Buckles.
It's a good job by Coker to hold his ground there. I'm sure he knew that flyer was coming on the wide side.
Yeah, and again, I forgot to hit the instant replay button, so I'll get better at what I'm supposed to be doing here, folks. Don't know why it's so blue on your screen either. Might be the fluorescent light that's just hanging right over the top. And now a second goal is scored by Springs.
I believe that was Connor Schramm.
Did I say Carson before?
You did.
Oh, my goodness. So Schramm with his second goal, battling down low. We'll find out for sure. Let's see who they give the assist to. Even strength. Armani Fisher with the assist, number 2 for Springs. So Schramm working on a hat trick. Now, some of you know this already, and if you don't, you're going to learn that. So this is actually Carson's home. No, Connor. Jeez. Connor's home rink here in Waupun. He decided to transfer to St. Mary's Springs. Did play at Fond du Lac for a little bit in their youth. Good save there by Coker to get in the way and stop that attack. Tipped. Warriors got to put some pressure on the puck. Wow, that was too easy.
It was. Austin Westergaard there with a nice move on Coker.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I think that was Talon Blank who picked up the goal. It is. Wow, that is not the start the Warriors wanted. 3-0 already. So I believe the goal is going to go to number 4, Austin Westergaard, with the assist going to Talon Blank, but we'll see what they caught. Austin Westergaard. We do have a new camera today, so I'm going to give that a try too, and I'm working on this system also for basketball. It'll come better once on the right-hand side here. We'll see what that camera view does. Held in there this time for the Warriors. That's number 7 for the Warriors. That's going to be Payson Landel. Coming back this way. Let's see what we got here. Whistle. Looks like we have a...
Net's off its moorings.
Face-off down, okay. Three-man system for officiating here in high school level. I've been an advocate, good save there. As much as I can, I'm advocating for them to look at considering doing a either a 2-man or a 4-man, because right now that lineman is, I don't think is used to his most potential. Oh no! Right under the glove of that man. Yeah, just missed it again. My apologies, folks. That's because that's where normally the instant replay button is. So let's see if I can move it. But the problem when I do this stuff is if it doesn't work, then it's all messed up. 10:58 for their 4th goal. Blank has it now. Goes into the corner.
A delayed call on Springs here, it looks like.
Is that 20 from 2 and 13?
I missed it.
That's what I thought he said, but I don't have a 20, so I'm not sure. Slashing now here for the Warriors with a chance.
Waupun can use any swing and momentum they can get right now.
Yeah. Austin Westergaard's going to go in there. Should help the Warriors here. At previous interviews that I've talked with John Welsh, coming back the other way, Armani Fisher shot into the pads, and getting on top of it is Coker. Talk a little bit about Sean. We both are goalie dads, right? We've had goalie sons, and you've played the goalie position. How difficult is it here? We've only played 8 minutes almost of hockey.
Yeah.
Or 17. Are they 17? I didn't even pay attention.
They're 17.
Yeah. Okay. So not even 7 minutes. 6.5 minutes, and you're down 4-0.
It's tough. It's really tough. You got to try to block it out. Normally, if you have another goaltender, that might be a good time to change. And it's not necessarily the goalie's fault. It might just be a team decision to change goalies out, just to give the team a little extra boost.
Yeah, I completely agree with what you just said there.
It is.
Good save there by Memphis Young. He's a freshman goalie.
It's tough. You kind of got to block it out and just start fresh. It's a hard thing to do. I mean, playing goalie is a big mental game.
Yeah, and we both have had to tell our boys to make sure that they are aware that you got to stay in it mentally. It's always the next play, right? Just like you talk about football, it's always the next play here. So you just have to assume it's 0. Good attack there on the power play here is Micah Buckles running it from the point. Moving the puck now, circulating. Tipped in. That's a good goal for the Warriors. Thought that was number 18 coming across, but I thought that the goal went to number 20. We'll find out for sure. But Waupun is now on the scoreboard. A lot of goals here in this first period.
Yes.
It certainly helps the Warriors now to get that 0 gone and just battle back for each point, right?
Yep, one at a time.
See if I can pick him up from Mr. Landell, who got what. That's who I thought it was.
I believe Micah Buckles should have gotten an assist on that.
Yeah, I
too.
believe so too. He should have, and I'm going to give him credit for that. A lot of the times, unless you have those officials who have done a lot of college level stuff, you're only going to get the single assist. But
right.
You're exactly right. Micah Buckles
made
swung
a good
it down.
D-to-D pass.
Yep. Gave it over to Batzler. Batzler drove it towards the net and getting the stick on it. Number 20, Hayden Reeder, tips it into the goal now to make it 4-1. And that's amazing here. We still haven't hit the halfway mark of the first period, and we've got 5 goals up on the board.
Knew this was going to be a good game, but I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. What we were both thinking, obviously, is that if Waupun
big hit right there
could get things rolling and possibly use that physicalness, as that was Mason Holtz, I think, that went in and hit Austin Westergaard. Puck pumped up, hand pass to himself, so it's not a whistle.
No,
to number
defensive
11.
zone anyway, so
Yep.
it wouldn't be a call.
Oh, gotcha. Kyler Rice. Cade Hartrink came in with a zone for the Warriors. That's going to be picked up by Gabe Brown for the Ledgers. Drops it over to Talon Blank. Blake slams on the brakes. Takes a little bit of a hit. Goes all the way back to his D. Shot blocked in front. That was number 28, Khalil Rebick. Pass over here to Isaac Zabel. He's got one of the goals. That's going to pop into the penalty box there. And we'll get a whistle here at the 8:09 mark. So just past halfway, 5 goals up on the board. 1 for the Waupun Warriors and 4 for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. As you can see that on the Quest Interiors. Scoreboard. Sorry, I was just daydreaming a little bit just to try and take a look and see what if I can make a change, because I think that part of the reason why this is so blue is I think that my video card is showing it that way, because the camera does not show it that way. And again, I think it does have something to do with the lights. Trying to break it out of the Warriors. Gets it into the neutral zone. Picked up there by number 20, Hayden Reeder. He dumps it low as they go for a wholesale offensive change. One person coming in on the forecheck. Got beat right away with that shot off of the boards, and tipped down low is going to be number 14, Cole Rotman. And taken away from Rotman by number 4, Chase Beam. Trying to get it out, they do. Trying to move that puck. Had numbers for a second, as that was number 5, Dakota Stevens. Bringing the puck into the zone. Tried to feed back out. Buckles, holds. Ooh. I thought that might have been.
It's close.
In. See what the instant replay shows. Nope, couldn't see it. Too
close.
quick.
It was.
Yeah, it was. But so, and I talk about this all the time. I'm not on the ice. He was standing right there on the blue line, so he's got to get the credit for that. Springs now with it. Skating is number 2, Armani Fisher. Back to 6:40 here on the Holman Auto. Oh, take that back. The New Medical Center scoreboard. Pretty good cheering section for the students. I'm taking a look here. There's a girls basketball game between Randolph taking place tonight, and these guys are doing a good job of bringing some fans in here. Must have been neon night, I'm thinking.
It could be. That's what it looks like. Or construction night. I don't know. Not quite sure.
That would be interesting if that was the case, although we do have great manufacturing facilities here in the district. I mean, they really put some good money into it. Shot save after that shot by Jonathan Korb. Warriors trying to get it out. Springs has some offensive time here.
Waupun's struggling a bit, but they do look a lot more relaxed than they did the start of the game.
Yeah. Unless that goes on net, which it will. Oh, that's a dangerous rolling puck that could have easily hopped up over that stick and caused some headaches, but it didn't. Picked up there by Austin Westergaard for Springs. Being hounded there by number 18 for the Warriors, Dylan Pribino. Number 18 is Pribino? Nope, Nate Batzler, my fault. 19 is Pribino. I was going to say, boy, he really shot up since the last time I saw him.
Sure, he's growing, but not quite that much.
Well, and that's one of the conversations I did have with his dad, too. He was just wondering, what we were seeing and what was going on. And we did talk about he was solid as a defenseman last year watching his position, but he was just too small.
He was, yeah.
Physical-wise, I mean, he just could not compete with these young men that are out here at senior level.
Right, he's very smart. He's a good positional player. He just needs to get that size now.
Good defensive play there at the line by Hayden Reeder. Bumping him off the puck is Payson Lando. Lando one-on-one. Had to go against number 28, Khalil Rebick, and he took care of it. Gets it into the zone. Just missed Gabe Brown. Picked up there by the Warriors. Breaking it through the neutral zone. Skating hard is Reeder. slams on the brakes, tries to curl away into two Springs players. Good job there by Micah Buckles, and a better play that time. We were talking about it before by Pribino getting back to watch out for the breakaway. Springs tape-to-tape pass. Nobody to get rid of the puck to, so they end up just meeting.
That's one thing Waupun has to look out for. Springs is very quick on their transition.
Yeah. Well, and you would think that this is home ice, but when you play against teams like, I'm going to say St. Mary's Springs and also Cedarburg and those types who normally play on the college rink, which is a little bit bigger, they even actually are have more speed they're demonstrating here.
I agree.
Stellmacher had it up against the boards, chipped away, blowing a tires number 17. Jaden Meissner. Coming up on 3:20 here on the Quest Interior scoreboard.
That had a chance.
Certainly looked like it. Buckles brought it out. Good shot there. Trying to clear. Doesn't. Held in nicely by the Warriors. Then into the shin pads. That was number 5, Dakota Stevens, who had that nice defensive play. Trying to dump it low. Does. Dumped low. Payson Landel going in on the forecheck. I believe that's Reeder. And with him is Mason Holds out there, number 9. The defensive pairing is Kyler Rice. I believe that is number 11. Trying to get on his edges. And Monty Fisher had a quick step, but it falls right into Reeder. Shot wide of the net by Holes. And up in the air. And an icing is called on the Ledgers. That's going to come all the way back down. Yeah, I hope it's lying to me. But it might be dropping frames. I think we're good. If I'm not, somebody could have put out in the chat there too, and this is one of the things I like. I talk about this over and over. Chat is there as long as you've been logged on for at least 5 minutes or more, and then you can go ahead and put your chats in there. Tell us what team you're cheering for, who's your favorite player. Kids like to go back and watch these games, I should say young men, to find out who else out there and who's making some comments. So if we're making some mispronunciations, please help us out. We'd love to have that. Just wide of the net. Talon Blank was right there for a tip in almost, but unable to execute it. Warriors trying to get it out of their zone. The Ledgers are doing a good job of trying to keep it there and run some offense. Oh, there's going to be a boarding. I would be shocked if it's not, as he drilled him right into the boards. I don't know what the purpose was. He wasn't even fighting for the puck.
No, or a possible check from behind there.
Yeah, I think boarding. Oh, he calls it a cross check. Well, that was awful nice of him.
Yeah, I think he got lucky.
I do, too, because I think that could have easily been.
It's Jonas Buckles.
Jonas Buckles, number 15 for the Warriors.
He's not happy with the call.
Yeah, well, I thought you were right. It shouldn't have been a cross-check. It should have been a boarding.
Right. I think he should be happy with what he got.
Yeah, exactly. And again, he was just trying to battle hard. I'm not saying that it was an illegal hit. He just was trying to get in there on the puck. So Jonas Buckles will sit for 2 minutes. Good save there by Coker, but looking on that backside, nobody had number 11 marked. Jonathan Korb was right there on the back door. Coker doesn't make that save. That's going in the back of the net.
Right. Springs does a good job of sneaking that guy in there. You really got to have your head on a swivel back there.
Let's talk a little bit about a power play setup. So what type of setup are they running here that you can tell? I mean, it doesn't look like there's only one at the point. It looks like there's two running.
Right.
Two
They're almost running a little bit of an overload here, it looks like.
Oh, got it. They put 4 on that one side?
Correct. Springs wants a goal there, but I don't
Oh, the puck is in the back of the
It is
net.
in the back of the net.
It went in.
But the net is off, so we'll see what the call is here.
And it looks like they're going to give them
goal.
it. Good job by the officials talking it over. Unfortunately for the Warriors, that's going to be the 5th goal. And that's a second power play goal, if I remember.
Yes.
I didn't see who got that. I wasn't really paying it. I was watching them move the puck as you were talking about the overload, and then waiting to watch that fifth player come back and connect, set up outside that backside post.
Right.
And therefore I lost all of the numbers. So we'll have to pick them up here from Mr. Landel. Number 11, Jonathan Korb with a goal. Assist going to number 7, Colin King. And the second one, I didn't pick up who got that second one.
I didn't catch the second one either.
See if he'll give it to us. I didn't see why we have a face-off in the middle either. I'm not sure what happened there.
Puck out of
17.
play.
Oh, got it, over the bench. And it was in the neutral zone. Coming up on 12 seconds left here. 10 in the first period, and the Ledgers have scored 5 so far. And hopefully we'll be able to give you that information when we get it verified coming up here. We're going to step away and hear from our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer and Sean Fromholtz broadcasting this Badgerland Conference play here from Waupun. We'll be back here shortly, right after we hear these messages from our Fond du Lac sponsors.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com. Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
A new career path awaits you. Spectrum is hiring in your area and offering a starting wage of $20 an hour. Whether you're looking to help customers, share knowledge, make connections, or enjoy uncapped earning potential, there's a spot for you at Spectrum, the nation's fastest growing internet, TV, and mobile provider. Plus, get paid on the job training, affordable health care coverage, market leading savings plan, and complimentary Spectrum services. Visit jobs.spectrum.com today.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Now more than ever, hospitality, restaurant, and retail enterprises demand the quality and innovation LK Interior Systems delivers. EIS takes ever-changing design trends and transforms them into meaningful and memorable customer experiences. Take pride in your work and apply at lkinteriorsystems.com.
Hi, I'm Shannon Chill from LK Interior Systems in Fond du Lac. We are thrilled to be adding to our family. Our shift times can be uniquely flexible because we understand that there's life outside of work. Go to lkinteriorsystems.com to learn more about our open positions.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our fourth generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center. Still 7 minutes up here in the first intermission. Nice job by them putting the 12 minutes up there, because I can remember also when I was doing Zamboni, I used to try and rush as fast as I could, and they didn't put the 12 minutes up there, and then I ended up shorting our guys some rest time, is exactly what they need. Going to hand it over to Sean here to give us a little bit of the summary of their scoring, and we'll go through that, and then I'll talk to you, have Sean share his thoughts on that first period. So go ahead, Sean, on the scoring summary.
All right, bear with me here while I get the numbers correct here, but yeah, Springs started out. Waupun took an elbowing penalty early and put Springs on the power play right away, and Springs jumped on the opportunity, and Connor Schramm scored right away at the 14-13 mark with an assist from Isaac Sabel and Gabe Brown. Then at the 12:49 mark, Connor Schramm strikes again with an assist from Armani Fisher. At less than a minute later, at the 12 mark, Springs scores once again. Nice goal from Austin Westergaard with an assist from Talon Blank. And 2 minutes later, at 10:56 mark, Springs scores again, this time from Tate Baker with assists from Armani Fisher and Quinn McLaughlin.
So that puts us at 5-1 is the total score. I believe when I heard him say, I think that Memphis Young in net had 6 saves on 7 shots, and for the Warriors, Blake Coker, he had 13 saves on 18 shots.
It did, and Waupun got their goal finally on a power play with Springs taking a slashing penalty. And that goal was from number 20, Hayden Reeder, with an assist from, I'll have to look at the notes here, Nate Batzler and Micah Buckles.
And that's our scoring summary. We're going to step aside here. We'll come back, and I'll ask Sean his thoughts if he was coaching, what he'd be talking to the players about. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Sean Fromholtz here on RP Sports.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Les. I've suffered with a bad right knee for 30 years or 40 years. Actually had a knee replacement scheduled, and I looked into this, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. My knee now, 3 months later, is almost like new. I can run up and down stairs. I can sit at a gym watching a basketball game. Really, really happy and pleased with the results. Plan on strongly recommending this to, and I have been recommending this to friends and family who have had joint issues, shoulders, backs, and knees.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, Tony. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Since 1933, you've come to trust Spies Painting for painting, sandblasting, and equipment restoration. Spies Painting does industrial, commercial, and residential. Not just painting, but wall covering, power washing, specialty coating, sandblasting, parts painting, and more. Highway 151 Fond du Lac. Good luck to the Cardinals and Warbirds in your games this week from the team at Spies Painting. Log on Spies Painting.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center as we get ready here for the second period. So, Sean, I'm sure that you've been in this situation before, and as well as a coach. What do you go into the locker room and tell your team if you're the Waupun coach?
Well, I just tell them to go in there. First off, they need to settle down, and I think that's what got them early in the game. They were real flat-footed. They looked, real nervous, and they let Springs get the best of them. Now I think, you really don't want to let it get that bad as they did, but they look like they settled in now. They've scored a goal. They're starting to compete a little bit, and just tell them, you've got nothing to lose at this point, so go out and do your best. And D-zone, our positioning looks good there for Waupun, but they're doing a lot of standing around. They need to get their heads on swivels because Springs will come in the back door and bite you.
Yeah, they're fast.
They
have good positioning, and just watching the tape-to-tape passes, and that will kill more than anything.
Yes. They move the puck very well. Probably one of the best teams you're going to see in the state as far as moving that puck. And they proved it right off the bat there.
Right. Moved it out of that corner right in on Kolker. Let's see if I can hit the instant replay. Get to see a little bit there. Back to live action. Sorry, Sean, go ahead.
No, that's the biggest thing for Kolker, too. Like you said, you got to kind of put that out of your mind and start out as a 0-0 game. And you know, he needs to play aggressive despite what's been going on and just do what he does.
Mason Holt brings it in for the Waupun Warriors. Along out there is his D partner, Dylan Privino. Warriors got one person chasing the puck as the Springs is moving it back and forth. Cross ice pass, good read there by number 18 for the Warriors, Nate Batzler, to get into the passing lane and tip that thing out of play. Otherwise, he was wide open sitting on the other end. So a good start so far here in this second period for the Warriors. Cullen King moves it over to Schramm, coming in on the attack, steps in, pulls it with a nice toe drag was Gabe Brown. Battling in there for the Warriors is Chase Beam, along with support by Dakota Stevens. Moving the puck back to the D. D fires, tip opportunity right into the belly of Kolker. That's what I really liked about seeing Kolker here. He's way out at the top of the crease.
He is, and that's the thing is when you get rattled, you tend to back up, and that's the opposite of what you want to do. And I don't know if it's just human nature, but you know, I found myself in that position many times too. And like I said, he needs to just stay aggressive and do what he does. He's been solid this year.
Yeah, he has done pretty well.
He looks more comfortable now than he did the start of that first period too.
And again, that's just not being in a lot of those situations.
Correct. He's young.
Right. And again, talking about our boys played a lot of hockey in the summer. We went to a lot of the Minnesota games, and we played with a lot of upper level summer programs. And you get a lot of experience and exposure through that.
You do. You get to see that speed, and then when you do come back to Wisconsin high school, it seems a little slower, so it helps a lot.
So I haven't really been paying attention here, but I did now just took a look over at the bench. Waupun's got 7 extra guys. So are they running 2 lines of forwards and 2 lines of D?
Typically, yes. Waupun will run primarily 2 lines, and they're lucky if they'll run 4D. A lot of times they will run 3, depending on the game. They do have that third line that they run. That third line is young, so that's kind of their downfall with that. Waupun's never been real deep.
Yeah, well, at least when you were there. When I was here with Caleb, they were deep.
They were deep, yes.
We had if I remember correctly, I think on the bench his senior year, I think there were 10 of us, 10 of the seniors out there. And that kind of did hurt some of these other kids that were coming down, like when Tyler was playing, because they didn't get a lot of playing time.
It does. Something interesting with that too, because you get the negative people that will talk about a down year.
Yeah.
And if you actually look at the high school records all the way back to, we talked about that, I believe it's 72. If you look at it as a roller coaster, it's up and down both ways. So Waupun's always been like that. So it's really nothing to worry about.
Well, and we just don't have the manpower, student power to pull from. Over and over and over. Like you had mentioned before, the boys basketball program is good, the hockey team is down. The hockey team is good, the basketball team is down.
Right.
This is an unusual year where both of them are about 500, and I think we have a good equal spread of our fans. Kolker with a good squeeze, but I think it goes through. And I believe getting that goal for St. Mary Springs.
Jonathan Korb.
I thought it was 23. That's who I thought got the goal. We'll see. I think that's Tate Baker, but we'll find out. We'll have to see from Springs. And I didn't look at the replay, so we'll catch it up here from the announcer. At the 14:35 mark. I thought he usually gives us it a second time. He didn't do it this time.
No.
23. I think it was 23 from 28. is what he had called. So I think it was Baker from Rebick. And then maybe that's what he said and not the numbers.
It could be. I saw Corb there. Maybe he just had a good
Yeah,
strain.
I think he was out there, yeah. So the Warriors did not want to see one more go in the back of the net, unfortunately. St. Mary's Springs continues their attack and their onslaught here on the Warriors. That's going to fly out of play. I don't know how it did that. It looked like it was...
I believe it went off a player.
Yeah, but the netting, it looked like I thought was in position, unless I must have missed it. Maybe it went just outside the netting over there. That's why I thought it was going to hit the netting and spring back in.
Oh.
13:55 left here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Sean Fromholtz here on RP Sports. Badgerland Conference hockey action. The Waupun Warriors were 1-3 coming into this, and St. Mary Springs was 4-0. There's a nice pass to Holtz. He's going to sneak back behind. That's the shot that you don't want to take as a high schooler. Your goalie all day long. First of all, it's a bad angle shot.
Right.
Coming off there, and then 2 steps inside the blue line is just, it's the easiest stop. You don't have even, the other team isn't even back checked in the position to create any screens.
Right, that's routine. Easy for the goalie control.
And again, I think that comes with maturity.
It does. A little bit of panic, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the coaches told them throw everything on net, but I'm sure that's not quite what they meant.
Yeah. Well, they probably haven't seen Memphis play. I have seen him play. He's good for a freshman. He's really good for a freshman. Certainly could. He's got room for improvement, but again, that'll happen, I think, with more experience in the net for him as well.
Yeah, they will.
Because, Blake Coker in net, he's only a sophomore.
He is. And coming off, a Bantam season, that jump to high school, especially varsity, is a big speed change. Especially for a freshman who may not see a lot of JV time.
Right.
And jumps right into varsity.
Yeah, it's critical. As goalies, they got to see pucks. Even in practice, they got to see pucks. A lot of pucks. Figure out where they're at and their positioning is, especially at home, so that it is a home field advantage to be on your home rink. 6-1 is the score here on the New Medical Center scoreboard. Nice broadcast area here. We were talking about this earlier when we were watching the youth play this weekend, that it's nice that I'm not set up in the middle of the aisle and dragging my own table here and whatever I could for standards to get the computer set up and then the soundboard set up and have a tripod for the camera. It certainly was messy, so I want to give a shout out again to the Waupun Hockey Association for investing their time and their money to build us this nice broadcast booth.
Yeah, shout out to Jeremy Hopp. I believe he's the one that built this.
Yeah, he did.
I think he had a little bit of help, but primarily he was the brains behind this and did most of the labor too. So he did a very nice job with it.
I had a conversation with him. I think it was the senior class. Right after COVID, it might have been. And talked to him about saying how nice, or maybe it was before that. I think this is the 3rd year of it in existence. I'll have to ask Jeremy. Anyways, he had asked me at the end of the hockey season how things went, what we could do better, and I told him that I would love to have a broadcast area. And they did a great job of decking this out here. So
yeah, it is nice. It's warm.
Yep, got the heater on over there, and got heater coming from the top as well. Got a really good view, just offset a little bit from the center. Puck goes into the penalty box. For teams like St. Mary Springs, again, for the college team, they have glass on their doors. So it's interesting. They're not used to seeing that hole there.
No, most rinks do have glass now there.
Cleared. If that'll be on net. Yep. Played by Memphis Young. And again, that was one of those young rookie mistakes, playing it to the stick off to the side and not being in front of that puck.
Right. You always want that backup, because I'm going to vouch and say it is going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not if, it's
nice
when.
Save. Yeah. Good job there by Coker kicking it out. Good support there by the Warriors to help out. Payson Landel skating with it. Has it taken away by Armani Fisher. One on, he got past it, he scores right in the upper corner for St. Mary's Springs. Armani Fisher, I didn't see who he caught the pass from.
I didn't either.
Number 2 for St. Mary's Springs, Armani Fisher. Didn't see, he came all the way across. I was watching and I didn't see again who the defenseman was either, but he turned his hips just a hair too late.
Right.
You cannot do this against St. Mary Springs because they are fast.
Question is, did Memphis get an assist on that?
Maybe
He may
he's the
have.
one that moved that out. We'll
He did.
see.
He moved it to the D, and the D passed it. He may have got it.
Running time already. Trip coming here to the Warriors, too. That's not what they need to try and scratch this back in here, especially since the clock is their enemy. Now, especially that they're going to have running time, so it is critical that they try and get something back of the net to stop that clock from running, because you need to have the time differential to get yourself back into the game. I believe it was a trip call that's going to go to number 18, Nathan Batzler, the 9:55 mark. And again, I tell everybody out there, yes, I know I can do run time, but I typically use clock time because it's just faster. Good save there by Coker. 9:40. 144, you can see on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Nice job there by Reeder to chip it down low. So again, I'd like to talk about what you're seeing here on their defensive set here in this power penalty kill for the Warriors.
Well, that was a good clear there. You know, Springs moves the puck real well, so you really have to be disciplined on your stick to take away those passing lanes. If you don't, they're going to eat you up. I mean, they're doing a good job right now of keeping them outside.
Traditional box. Is that what it's looking like? Or is that more of a diamond? I'm assuming it's supposed to be a traditional box.
Yeah, Springs is running more of an umbrella right now, so
Yeah.
you do want to go into a diamond, but it does look like they're primarily staying in the box.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, too. You have to make sure you're disciplined enough to stay put. I was watching that, and it looked like they had 3 almost line up on the other side of the hash marks on that circle, and that I think that's a detriment.
It is, and the key to that is, you know, when you get your body in position, you want your skates basically taking away one passing lane and try to get your stick in to take another, which is probably easier said than done unless you see it. It's something that does need to be practiced.
And I'm assuming that Coach Babish and Coach Tank do work on those types of things.
Yeah.
But against a quick team, you have to make sure that you are disciplined enough. So
you do, and the biggest thing, you want to be aggressive when you can, but you also need to stay home.
Right, and that's what I'm looking at here. I mean, if that goes off of the pad, number 6 for the Ledgers, Liam Guyette would have had one in the back of the net. No icing.
They did a good job killing there. They didn't give them any big opportunities.
I think one time there, and a good job there by Coker to control the puck on and the rebounds. Calling for it for the Warriors was Dakota Stevens. Lost it there for a second. Trying to get in there with Micah Buckles having it. Trying to clear. Just sneaks into the zone. That's going to be number 8 for the Warriors, Cade Hartrank, trying to get it all the way over to Nate Batzler.
Trying to get some new guys out there.
After killing that off, they finally get a chance to make a change. Here's a chance for Buckles. Fires, blocker save by Memphis Young, the freshman goalie for the Ledgers. Good hustle there for the Warriors. Number 4, Chase Beam, to get in there. Buckles looks, tries to take it himself up there, walks around one player, shoots it again. Those are easy saves.
They are.
That rebound there was a problem, but that again, that's supposed to be part of the control for Memphis. It looks like there's going to be a slash or a trip. I heard the stick snap. Yep. It is a slash.
He slid, I believe, from the red line all the way down almost to the goal line on that.
And it's going to be number 20, I believe, is going into the box for the Warriors. at the 6:39 mark. Second penalty of this period for the Warriors.
Yeah, this is not what the Warriors want right now.
No. Hayden Reeder takes the slash. 2-minute penalty.
They did a good job killing the last one off, though.
Yeah, but when you're killing, you're not attacking.
You're not, and I think it tends to tire you out, too.
Yeah. All kinds of junk in front of Coker. He was able to pick it up. Good clear there for the Warriors. Kyler Rice. Banged off of the glass. Dumped back in. That was Cullen King that dumped it in. It's going to be picked up. Shot with a guy right there, and a good save by Coker to get on top of it. As I believe that was number 17. It was for Springs. That's going to be Jaden Meissner. Whoops. It's a good thing I looked at the screen. Done that to before. Popping on that instant replay. Good to see. We've got 48 computers logged in at this time. You know what? I forgot to check the last time. I forgot to check that chat. So I'll have to do that and see if there's anybody out there who's putting stuff in the chat, letting us know who you're cheering for, who's your favorite player, who's your favorite team. Coker again gets in it. As long as he can see it from what I've been seeing for the most part, he can make the save.
He can. Springs was kind of in his face there, but he got a lane and he saw that all the way.
So I don't know how tall is Blake. I really did. I mean, he looks tall to me in goal. It looks like about the same size as Tyler. I think a little bit more bulky, but
he's got to be 6'1", I would think. He's got to be pretty close, if not more.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's over that because just using that reference of that crossbar. Here comes Springs back at it into the neutral zone. You cannot be lazy. You got to go get the puck. You cannot wait for it to come to you. You do, and you lose it. And that's one of those things that Dylan Pribino, again, will pick up with more experience. Both teams at full strength, so the Warriors have killed off the last two penalties that they have earned. Pribino tries an escape move. Banks it off of the wall, tried to get it over there to Reeder. Reeder has it. He banks it off of the wall. Turns the corner, and right there's a Springs player trying to clear it. Good move right in front. Ow! Point blank range there for Payson Landel. Misses the net.
Looked like that puck jumped over his stick, right?
Yeah.
Right as he shot.
Yeah. Penalty coming to Springs as Coker's going to get to the box. Moves it. Backside. 6 attackers out here for the Warriors as there's a delayed penalty, and it's going to be called right now, and it's going to be a hook. And the hooking call is going to go to number 28, Khalil Rebick. He's gotten a lot of playing time out there today. He doesn't normally get that.
No, and I'm sure that's going to happen too with the score. I'm sure John Welsh is going to put some of his lesser experienced guys out there today too.
Yeah, and he does a great job.
He does.
I've talked to him before about, JV game is going on. And I've talked to him about, hey, can you come up and give me an interview? And he says, well, I'll try and get you between the JV periods first and second, because he believes that he needs to be out there coaching those kids because that's his future, number one. Number two, he wants them to know that he cares. And number three, he's also trying to train the coaches what he wants to see as those guys are coming up.
Yes.
So he does a great job of just teaching and instructing the whole way along the whole program. Breaking it out. Short-handed is Talon Blank. Good defensive play there for the Warriors. I got to pick up who that was. That was number 18, Nathan Batzler. Springs is supposed to be on the penalty kill. And I see them do this a lot as well. They will back it out as far as they can, then clear it into the neutral zone to force that person to come back, give offsides.
Yes.
A really heads-up smart play. And again, I never would have thought about that while I was sitting and watching. Still short-handed, makes a move. Shot, Westergaard right into the belly, off of the chest, I should say. Good save there by Coker. Staying tall.
And Spring's very aggressive on their penalty kill, and it's working for them.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Coach Welsh believes he can outskate them, the Warriors. Right off of the board.
Does look like it's working.
Yeah.
They do have the speed.
Backhand by Brown, just missing the net. Coming up on 10 seconds left here on the power play for the Warriors. Sticking away again by Brown. Gets the pass to him as it was dumped back with a no look. Oh, and he might be taken down with a penalty. I don't see a hand
no
up.
Call.
I kind of thought it could have been, but 1:45 left here in the first period on the New Medical Center scoreboard. Cleared. Defenseman had it taken away as Rice, but he's being hounded from behind and in front. Fisher and King left it through the legs of the defenseman. Kolker did a nice job there sliding to protect that side of the net.
He did, stayed very patient.
Didn't panic. That's one of the things that's always interesting with goalies too, is you can see those goalies who are not comfortable and they see people and you can start to see them almost twitch with the with the glove.
That is where size is a factor too. That's an advantage for Kolker too, being as big as he is. He's able to stay down right there and still cover a lot of net.
I forgot we had running time already. Coming up on 50 seconds left. Whoops, I wrote that in the wrong spot here. Warriors just need to get one goal here quickly to stop that clock so they have something to do here with the third period.
They do that power play would have been their chance, and they just couldn't seem to get anything going.
Again, the Springs flusters you, and that's one of the things I noticed. They do put a ton of pressure on the puck no matter where it's at.
Well, Waupun might get their chance now.
Another power play?
Yes.
This time it's going to go to number 24, Pierce Weber. So back-to-back penalties here. Was it a slash? I didn't see the call.
I believe so. High sticking.
High stick. So 11 seconds left here in the period on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Rice swings it over to, is that a Hartrink or Mason Holtz?
Mason Holtz.
Yeah, I couldn't see whether it was the 9 or the 8. That's going to do it here for the second period. Second intermission coming up. We're going to listen to our sponsors and we'll come back and discuss what we saw happening there in that second period. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Sean Fromholtz here on RP Sports. Badgerland Conference Hockey Action.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson and Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson and Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time. Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Real memories deserve real cameras.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. It's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center. Still the second intermission here, 7:50 up on that intermission clock. Got Sean here to give us a little bit of an update on that second period.
Yeah, not as much scoring in this period. This time Springs outscored Waupun 2-1 or 2-0 in that period. At the 14:35 mark, Tate Baker put one in with an assist from Khalil Rebeck. And at 10:16, Armani Fisher scored a goal with an assist from Quinn McLaughlin. Both teams taking two penalties each in that period and both able to kill them off.
So again, that is our intermission report, sponsored by Holiday Automotive. I want to give a shout out again to all of our sponsors. Thank them for all that they do to make sure that we can continue to do these broadcasts. So Sean, here again, we talked a little bit about what do you say? You said in the first intermission. How about this intermission now? What are you talking about to your players as coach?
Well, you're starting out with a minute 48 as a power play, and I think the key to this game is you're going to want to score. You're going to want to take that chance right now. You know, hopefully swing some momentum and, you know, make this at least a respectable game. You know, get rid of that running clock too, so it gives you a little time. Waupun did look better at the start of that period as far as being more relaxed. You know, however, you know, Springs did take advantage of them a few times. And the biggest key to this too, I think, will be legs, is how much Waupun's going to be able to skate with Springs being Springs having 4 lines available. It's going to be tough to keep up with those guys.
Yeah, you're going to see the Coach Welsh, we talked to several times, and I've watched him again. He will get those younger players to get in here so that they do get that experience, because he knows that that's what you can build. And unfortunately right now, that's not something that Waupun has the opportunity to do. They do have the numbers. They have a good-sized roster, but it's a lot of inexperienced people who are there and to put them out here against even, I would say, the fourth line of Springs, so it'd still be very difficult for them.
It is. Like I said, our Waupun's third line is definitely on the younger side. And we do have a few players that are relatively new to hockey also on our JV squad. Last night, Waupun and Springs did square off in a JV game, and Waupun did come out on top. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was taking place, but that's okay. I probably wouldn't have wanted to come down and broadcast that. I did talk with Corey Buckles and Bambi about they asking me to come down and do some of that stuff, and just with my schedule, I can't do it. It's not that I don't want to. I just am really booked hard. So we're going to step away hear from our sponsors, and we'll come back here for the start of the third period. You've been listening to Jeff Sauer and Sean Fromholtz here on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Business as usual. What's shaking this week, my friend?
We are in the throes of the NFL playoff season. We have always got that going on Saturdays and Sundays. And we've got daily specials going on. You'll have to check our special board. That changes by the day. There's usually hot beef, pork, and turkey going on pretty much every day, but our soup board changes by the day, and whatever Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen, she changes pretty much every day.
Open at 11 o'clock daily for lunch, into the afternoon for maybe some appetizers, and then for supper.
Mondays, of course, is pizza special, as well as all-you-can-eat shrimp and fries. Tuesdays, of course, is Mexican. Wednesdays is wings after 4. Thursdays, we have build-your-own burger. Friday is fish, and Saturday is our appetizer special. Buy one, get one half off.
Got the NFL playoffs. You got the Bucks and the Badgers. Some hoops on here at the bar.
Well, the Bucks haven't been doing so hot as of late, so we've got 17 different tap lines and all kinds of spirits on hand to get you through that game. The Badgers, of course, they're always on the weekends when they're playing, and you can always find something going on here.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get-to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887. You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandezand at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate.
Welcome to TerraMax territory. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one innovative tool from Great Plains. The TerraMax is a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of field conditions. Learn more about hybrid tillage and the new TerraMax at www.greatplainsag.com or by visiting Waupun Equipment Company, your local Great Plains dealer. This is Terra Max Territory, Waupun Equipment Company.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center as we get ready for the third period as the Waupun Warriors are trailing St. Mary Springs Ledgers 7-1. They are going to start out on the power play, though, the Warriors are, and right now there is a running clock in place in order to, they need to get that goal differential under 6. So the Warriors got to work and get that. And they certainly can do it. Here's the operator, 1 minute and 48 seconds on a power play, knowing they've seen them now come after them a couple of times, that they need to make the adjustments.
They can. Now's the time for them to pounce because, you know, Springs being up by 6 goals, they may lay back a little bit right now, and if they don't see you coming, this could be their chance.
Yeah, so out there for Springs, got number 23 in center. That's Tate Baker, working with Gabe Brown, Isaac Zabel. They dump it down low. Brown got there almost before the Waupun Warriors. Trying to get a breakout. They love that half-wall breakout. That's one they always teach everybody here. Micah Buckles with it. Skates it across the blue line. Good move there to get it around Rebick. Trying to quarterback from down low. Comes all the way back out to Reeder. Swings it to the opposite side, off the side of the net, as that was Nate Batzler, I believe, taking the shot. Yep. Swung over here. Batzler is running at the point. So again, what are we running here? Are we running an umbrella?
They are running an umbrella, yes. Just
Gets
a simple umbrella.
Yeah. Typically, and just to talk us through what does an umbrella system look like?
The umbrella, you have two guys down low. You basically have a quarterback in the middle, and then ideally on your sides, kind of on the half wall, top of the circles, dots area, you're going to have 2 shooters, and you're going to pick a left and a right shot if you have the personnel to do so.
Got it.
A lot of teams now, will run basically just call it a 2-3.
Yeah.
And they will transition between kind of an overload situation to a butterfly, and they'll, players are being a lot smarter now. They'll transition on their own depending on what the defense is doing.
And how many times you've been on the power play that they've seen it?
It is.
And sometimes you have obviously different players will come out. That second line might be more conducive to running something like that.
Right. You might have a younger line, too, that you do just run just a simple umbrella with.
That's got to be the fastest minute and 48 seconds that I can recall.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Waupun did a good job of controlling the puck, but they did not really get anything going.
Yeah, no shot on net. Going after it, there's Payson Landel in the corner, blows a tire back into the wall. Hope he's okay. That comes out here to Jonathan Korb. Talon Blank. Oh, recover. Good job there sliding over, missing that attack. So what's interesting to me about tonight, I think Talon Blank only has 1 point.
Yeah, that's kind of strange, actually.
Yeah, very strange. I mean, leading point getter by a mile for Springs.
And I don't know what the coach has said, but that's a guy you probably tell your team to focus on.
Yeah. So if they would count that, as again, nobody likes moral victories.
No, but
you got to have something, right? When you're a young team.
Talon Blank is a very good player, and he's also a great playmaker too. So, as much as you want to look at him as a big scoring threat, I think he makes a lot of things happen as well.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh.
That was a very good opportunity there. It looked like Micah got the tip on that.
Yeah, could hear that thunk up here. Did a pretty good job on it. Memphis Young, again, as a freshman, did a great job there staying square and making sure that he controlled that puck. No panic.
He had good depth on that. He made sure that tip didn't get over him.
Warriors trailing by 6 goals. Good pickoff there by Micah Buckles. Good read on that pass. Interception. Going back with it now for Springs was number 23, Tate Baker. Just missed everything. Flying around out there. Number 29 is Will Stelmacher. He's also out there for Springs. Number 13, Quinn McLaughlin. And number 26 out there, Porter Gola. A lot of players getting some playing time. Fisher is out there with number 14 for Springs, Cole Rotman. I believe that was probably their starting line, if I remember correctly.
It was.
Fisher picking it up, goes wide, looks, makes the pass, but just too far out front. Hit the Waupun Warriors defenseman, Kyler Rice, on the stick. Now they can get back in on the attack because they were offsides. Stick in the way of that pass by number 24, Pierce Weber, for the Ledgers. Now, I wished we would have had the chance, and again, I would have loved to talk to both of these coaches just to get their impression of what they were looking for at the very beginning. Unfortunately, I had computer issues. Now I want to go back to this save. We're looking at, as you were talking about, Coker this time not as confident, backed in way tight into his net.
Right.
And fortunately, the puck hit him in the pads.
It did, got him right in the knees, I think, and laid in there.
Yeah. Good stick on the defense by Zabel. Offsides, they're going to say that Payson Landel did not get back on sides when I believe that is Hayden Reeder, number 20. Tried to go in on the attack. Yes. Pulled it back. Mason Holtz won it. Passed it over there to number 4, Chase Beam.
Big turnover here.
Right in the zone. And you would have thought it would have been a huge one, but there was the numbers laid still with Springs as they had all 5 of their players back in the defensive zone helping protect.
Waupun does look to be slowing down a little bit too.
Yeah.
They've been running those 2 lines. They haven't gotten that 3rd line out. I don't believe I've seen them yet.
I would agree with you.
First period, I know they did.
Yeah. Just wanted to give a good shot of that camera that we had and continue to work on adding more features to our broadcasts. Whistle.
Back of the net, I believe, is the puck.
Do want to give a shout out also to the Waupun Hockey Association, the youth program, which makes sure that we are able to continue to provide hockey here. Penalties coming. White with a high stick. Number 18.
It's going to be Nathan Batzler.
Batzler. Not sure if he was questioning him and that he repeated it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we'll see if I can get that written down here as soon as I can find what I did with my pen. There we go. The 9:12 mark. First penalty of this period.
It's a good stick by Payson Landell there to pick that pass off and get that puck cleared. Broke his stick on the play also.
Uh-huh.
I think it got stepped on.
That could be. Springs now trying to set up their power play, if I remember correctly, and I said I was going to look at that before, so I'm going to bring up some of that stats. I did the homework, I might as well share it. I want to think that they're at 26-point-some percentage on their power play. 26.9, so 27% on their penalty kill, 81% on the penalty kill, 27% on the power play. Those are pretty good numbers.
That's really good numbers.
Especially the penalty kill.
Yeah,
I mean, you're shooting for what, 75, and you feel really good on the percentage, and they're over 80. So I asked Coach if they do a lot of practice of that. He said, no, not really. The last time his numbers were even a little bit higher the last time. They just do a lot of 3-on-3 situational stuff, and you got to learn to stick handle and skate, and you got to play D.
You do. You just got to learn how to play. I mean, simple with, teaching power play and penalty kill. Like you said, you can break it down. Somebody taking a puck in the face there.
It's a good thing they're wearing their helmet or to catch him on the side of the neck.
Looks like he's okay.
Yeah. Remember when I said I was trying to find my programs? They got a nice metal beam here, and I have always had magnets here to hold that type of stuff up. I don't know why I kept looking on the ground. Hey, but I found them. 7-13. Penalties killed off by the Warriors. St. Mary Springs in control of this Badgerland contest, 7-1. Working it out. This is kind of that 2-3 that you were talking about there.
Yes.
Setting it up there. They got the 2D who work the puck back and forth, and then you've got the attack.
And they do, and this is their more seasoned line out here, and you can tell the way they work the puck. That earlier line was their younger group. You could hear Coach Welsh yelling at them to move it.
Yeah. Just same thing. He is not, and again, yes, he's not a big fan of taking and skating end to end. He's got players who can do it. I mean, but that's not. Doesn't like that brand of hockey. His brand of hockey is team hockey.
And that is the game now. The game's too fast.
Yeah. Gabe Brown dumps it into the corner. They're going for a change. Number 17 out there for Springs is Jaden Meisner. Zabo banks it up against the board, gives it to Brown. Brown tried to hit number 14, Cole Rotman, in stride, missed it. Picked up by Will Stellmacher. Tries to shoot it towards the net, but a good defensive play there by the Warriors. Number 4, Chase Beam.
Yeah, Chase Beam's only a freshman, and he is a big boy for a freshman. He's been doing very well this year.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I thought he was a sophomore, but yeah. Well, again, they got several freshmen.
They do.
Derek Perbino hasn't seen the ice, but, and Dylan, I think, is only a sophomore. So that is one of the things coaches also talked about, that he does have a very young team. Any experiences he can get, he's going to make sure he gets to take advantage of it. And as we mentioned before, 7-7 is a pretty good record for Waupun.
It is.
And yes, they played a traditional Division II schedule, but that's what they are. They're Division II, so why wouldn't you play against your opponents?
Right. That was kind of the early, after Caleb graduated and my son took over in the net, we continued to have those D1 schedule for that first year.
Yeah.
And, lost a lot of seniors and did find out that was tough. So the coaches did did back it off a little bit and play the competition that
is more suited to the players.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah, I agree 100% with that. I believe that that's what needed to happen for Waupun, and what happens with scheduling, having been an athletic director, you're trying to get scheduled a year out.
Right.
Sometimes if you can get 2 years out, you set up as many home-and-home contests for 1 year, 2 year. Makes scheduling a lot easier.
And that was tough, losing all those seniors and then having to turn around and play university school.
Right, U school is usually your first or second game of the season. Good cross-ice pass, good pad save there by Memphis Young. Reading it, calling for the puck. I believe that was number 5 for the Warriors. Dakota Stevens called for it, and then good shot he put in there.
Yeah,
just a better save, right? Better save. And the Warriors just don't have the shots on goals. We were talking about that. I didn't share that earlier, but saves. Warriors had 7 shots in the first period and 7 shots in the second period. That's 14. And Memphis Young has saved 13 of those 14. Compare that, the Warriors had 13 saves in the first period on 18 shots. And then the last period, 15. Hopped up, loose puck, gets on top of it. Yeah, so 15 saves in the second period on 17 shots. So far, 28 saves on 35 shots. After 2 periods, that's a lot.
It is.
Makes it...
and that seems to be... Waupun this year has not given up as many shots as they have in the last couple years, which is a vast improvement. And I think this is, I could be wrong, but I believe this is the most shots they've given up in a game this year.
That could be.
Which is understandable. You look who you're playing.
Hooking is the call for Springs player. So here's a chance. Dropped down low, having to go pick it up for the Warriors is number 11, Kyler Rice. Springs number 19. Nice save there by Memphis Young. Clock is running. So on a penalty, that's helpful here to the Warriors, but it's also eating up any chance that they have to try and get back into the game.
It is. They kind of probably want stopping time right now to work this power play.
Yeah.
See what they can do.
Stick around with us here if we get to the end of the broadcast. I'm going to try and sneak down there and talk to Coach John Welsh. And looks like we'll take a conversation unless things change here in the next minute. I'm going to talk to Armani Fisher and to Carson Schramm. Why do I keep saying that, man? Yeah, and I'll go down there and I'll say Connor. I know why it is, again, because Carson was a 2000, or he was actually a 99, but he was graduated with Caleb, so was with him through football and hockey.
You get used to that. It's hard to get that on your brain.
Yeah, especially since it starts with a C.
Right, yeah. I think all 3 sons start with a C, I believe.
Yeah, they do. They do. So I'm going to get ready here. I'm going to set up this microphone. And I will just ask Sean to give a summary of what he sees as far as on the score sheet while I head down to the ice as we got 1 more minute left. I'm going to see again if I can get Coach John Welsh over, and I'll see if I can also get a couple of the players over here to come and talk with me. So I'm going to make sure I got my mic working with the volume. And then I'll have Sean up here. And he will make sure that I still am registering high enough if I'm not just turn up number 3. Okay?
Sounds good right now.
And then you can get a summary and I'll see what I can get. I'm going to sneak behind you without hurting myself. Yep. Memphis Young takes that save, puts it in the glove. Not sure if he's going to drop it. He does. Final 4 seconds. I'm going to see if I can get some interviews down here on the ice. Go ahead, Sean, if you got some information there to share, that would be great to go ahead and share that.
Yeah, that period looks like no scoring. Springs jumped out early in that game, putting in 5 goals to Waupun's 1 in that first period, and adding another 2 goals in the second. Waupun just not able to get anything going tonight. Couple penalties in that third period, and everything.
While they're shaking hands, I think I'll add Memphis Young on that as well. Hey, Connor, can I get an interview? And I want Armani and Memphis. So I'm going to see if I can get a couple of the players out here. Get them to talk a little bit about what they saw out here for this contest. See if I can get Coach Welsh, too. I'm not sure that I'll see him. Armani, can I get you for an interview after you go through the line? I'll see if Coach Welsh wants to as well. You want to, Coach? Yeah, just a real short one, and then I want to try and get Armani and Carson or Connor and Memphis if he's still out here. All right, so talk real quick. What did you think of the game?
I thought we played very well, especially the first period. I mean, we came out moving the puck. Lightning, which we've been working on. We skate, a little bit better than they did. We knew that. So we held our horses back a little bit at the end. They were playing everybody, all 23 people. And, I think we played a pretty complete hockey game.
Yeah, talk a little bit about your young goalie again, Memphis. We've had a lot of conversations before, but what did you see tonight in this Badgerland game?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in practice yesterday. he was lights out in practice yesterday. And I mean, when I say lights out, it's hard for me to say that and not mean it.
Right.
So I asked him in pregame, I said, well, Memphis, what did you think of your practice yesterday? He said, pretty good. I said, no, you're phenomenal.
Yeah.
You practice like that, you can play like that. I think he played a pretty good game. He's still young playing the puck, so we're working on things like that. But I don't know how many saves he had tonight, 15, 18 saves, and he was square to every puck. The one that went in went off a kid's hip. Good for them. Yeah, it's just part of the game. So happy with the complete game, and thanks for your support.
You bet. Very good. Congratulations. Armani Fisher. I want to just chat with you a little bit here. So I haven't done that before, so I'm Jeff Sauer. So welcome to the broadcast. So tell me a little bit. You had a playmaker, 3 assists and a goal today. Yeah. So talk a little bit about what you were seeing out there on the ice.
One of them, Quinn, I think, shot the puck, and I just kind of tried to tip it towards the net, and then Tate just shot the puck and whiffed at the same time. So I don't know how it went in, but
yeah. But I've been watching you obviously several games, and you go pretty hard. And this is your first year playing with the Ledgers?
Yes, it is. I played Oshkosh last year and then transferred over the summer.
So how are you liking that transfer?
It's definitely a lot better. We play some better teams, and it's just a lot higher of coaching.
And it certainly pays off because I can see it out there. You do a nice job with your stick handling and with your edges. So I'm assuming that coach works on that quite a bit?
Oh, yeah. We spend every practice, before practice, stretching and doing our edge work before we start doing drills and stuff.
Excellent. So 5-0 now in the Badgerland Conference. What do you think about that?
It's definitely a big difference from last year. I mean, losing to Fondy and Springs last year, 13-1 both games. It's definitely a big change.
A little bit more fun on this side, right? All right. Thanks, Armani. Congratulations again. Playmaker and a goal. 4 points in the evening. So thank you. Congrats. It's going well, Connor. You're going to hear this back over. I blew it. I had Carson's name all over me. So I apologize for that. So you had the first 2 goals of the game. So talk a little bit about those first 2 goals and what you were seeing.
First one was power play goal. They just kind of put it in net. All they did was clean up. Second one was just a clean face off. All they did was just put it on net and it just went in.
So was that kind of your strategy with the younger goalie and Blake Kolker in the net, was to put as many pucks towards the net?
A little bit. Coach wanted to get the puck moved around, so that was also part of it too.
Yeah, but you jumped out, I think, right away in 3 minutes. You were out on top of them, and I think the next score came like less than 2 minutes later. So, how did it feel skating here in Waupun?
It's always interesting seeing a bunch of old buddies, but yeah, it feels natural. Spent most of my childhood here, so yeah, it's nice to come back.
So as we were looking at it, I was also watching your defense, and it seemed like you were doing a pretty good job of being aggressive with the sticks and not letting the Waupun players try and go around you as they're getting a little bit close. Is that something that you were expecting that you would see from the Waupun skaters?
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect.
Excellent. So 2 goals right off the bat once again, and coming here, being a senior. Hopefully you'll be here for senior class, if not someplace else.
Yeah, something like that, hopefully.
Is that the goal? Come back here and skate in Waupun for one last time after the state tournament?
Yeah, I probably will.
Excellent. Hey, thanks a lot. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you in Fond du Lac. Excellent. Connor Schramm on the interview. Nice job there, sharing what he was seeing out there on the ice. And Armani Fisher also sharing his point of view. Sean, you got a couple of updates for us?
I think we covered everything as far as game goes.
It's hard when I don't have the headset, so.
Great.
Once again, I appreciate Sean.
Yeah,
coming
no problem.
Out here.
It was
I hope
fun.
you had a good time.
Yeah, I appreciate the chance.
And I'm hoping, again, you've always got an open invitation to join me on the broadcast. I think that's going to be it here. This is Jeff Sauer and Sean Fromholtz for RP Sports, signing off here from the Waupun Community Center. St. Mary Springs Ledgers 7, Waupun Warriors 1, and the Ledgers are now 5-0 in Badgerland Conference play. Take care. Can't wait to see you at the rink.
The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
With 5 seconds left to go, trying down the right side, throwing it up, and he got it! Good ball movement. Cale Peterson up and under and in.
And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line.
Madigan dumps it for Vandenberg. Tries to wait over Gopalin. There's a 3-ball. That one's good. Harder has her. They switch on the screen. Stay with her. Here's Keel inside the paint and scores.
It's a lot of contact there. Peterson with a college 3-point shot.
Yes. Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Bondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone Landscape, the offices of Everson and Gibbs, Bob's Pizza,
Air Tech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center, Dr. Kathy Doyle Kelly, DDS,
Connex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marian University.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus